He wore power like a perfectly tailored sin and still tried to enter quietly. The brasserie's windows caught the river's last silver and let it tremble across the white tablecloths. Chairs whispered. A violin threaded something soft through the low hum of Thursday night Manhattan. Luigi Veroni didn't usually keep blind dates. Blind dates belonged to lighter lives. But Sophia had insisted, and when Sophia insisted, the unkillable parts of him remembered what mercy sounded like. He spotted her before she saw him. Claire Ross, a woman who made simplicity look like an oath. Cream blouse, hair pinned loosely as if the wind had been allowed one small victory, and eyes that held their own weather. She checked the door once, twice, like someone who had learned to count exits. He squared his shoulders and walked toward the only thing in the room that made everything else go quiet. Claire, he said, voice even. She lifted her head. The smile she offered was polite, careful, almost warm, until she looked at him fully. Something flickered. Not fear, not awe, recognition with a razor edge. You don't remember me, do you? The violin didn't stop. The river still shimmered. But inside Luigi, a wire snapped taut. He took the seat across from her because retreat would have been a confession. We've met, he asked, and the ask was clean, disarming, sincere. Exactly as a liar would do it. Only he wasn't lying. He would have remembered a face like Claire's and the way her voice folded around a sentence as if it could break. Years ago, she said, and the words landed soft. High school, not the same classes, not the same world. But one night, your path crossed mine. If this was a play at Leverage, it was strange theater. He watched her fingers, no ring, a silver bracelet with a nick near the clasp. Hands that probably wrote on boards and turned pages, not hands that hid blades. He forced the smallest smile. Then I owe you an apology and a coffee. I've heard this place does both extremely well. A server drifted by with that New York mix of distance and care. Espresso for him, coffee for her. Silence, took a chair at their table and sat down like an old friend. Your sister said your schedule is impossible, Claire said, stirring cream she never looked at. I almost didn't come. Why did you? He meant it. Her eyes lifted. Weather again. Because sometimes the universe is stubborn. Because there are conversations that wait for years. The door opened and a pair of men stepped in wearing the uniform of forgettable danger. Navy windbreakers, clean shoes. Luigi didn't look at them. He let the glass wall do its work, catching all the motion behind her while he kept his attention exactly where it belonged. Tell me the night, he said. He didn't know why he gave her that. Maybe because he owed the past its due. Maybe because her calm was heavier than anger. She exhaled. It was a fundraiser on the Upper East Side. I was a scholarship kid drafted to pass trays. There was champagne I wasn't supposed to touch and laughter that didn't need an audience. You were on the steps outside, angry at the world in that specific way 17-year-old boys perfected. A shard of memory pried at him. Winter breath clouding streetlight. The smell of exhaust. Someone's cologne like a threat. A girl moving quickly past trouble. You asked if I was okay, she said. I said I was fine. You didn't believe me. A senior had been persistent. You stepped between us like you'd been born to block doors. Her mouth tilted, a private smile at an old miracle. Then you left before I could say thank you. He felt heat move through his chest, not pride, something like grief for a kid who had been good for a second and didn't know what to do with it. If that was me, he said quietly, I'm glad I did one thing right. The men in windbreakers passed behind her, not Carboni style, not cops either, watchers. He let Marco's lessons roll through his nerves. Don't startle the deer, don't spook the room. He eased his right hand under the table where a phone slept face down. One touch, one vibration. The signal would bring Marco Santori to the curb in 2.5 minutes. Claire's gaze didn't flinch. That night wasn't the only time our worlds touched. Go on, he said, even as he was counting windows, angles, faces, and exits, because a life like his had always been two conversations at once. A month later, she said, voice steadying around words she must have carried like a box of old letters. There was a fire in Queens, my uncle's hardware store. He kept prices kind for people who couldn't afford kind. The fire took the store, took him, and the neighborhood whispered the name Verone like a weather report. Everyone knew not to say it loud. The hum in the restaurant dimmed to a thin wire. Even the river seemed to hold its breath. He looked at her and did not look away. People whisper a lot of names when they don't have the truth. Do you have it? Her question wasn't a blade. It was a bridge with a toll. He didn't answer, because anything he said would be an engineering of trust he hadn't earned yet. Instead, he said, I'm sorry for your loss. And meant that too. Sorry isn't the same as clean, she murmured. The espresso arrived like a small dark trial. He took it black and drank it like repentance. Outside, a camera flash popped. Quick, small, a gnat against glass, and the men in windbreakers peeled off down the block. He set the cup down. Some people take pictures, he said almost lightly, because they can't afford stories. I have a story. Claire folded her hands. And I came tonight to learn if the man in front of me belongs in it. He should have smiled. He should have pivoted to flirtation, to safer ground where men like him said the right clever thing and kept hearts exactly where danger couldn't see them. Instead, he did the thing that felt like lunging off a building to see if he still knew how to fall. I'm not who I was at 17, he said, but I'm not a saint. If you came for absolution, you picked the wrong priest. I didn't, she said. I came for truth. He nodded once. Truth is expensive. I don't always have the currency. And yet you paid once, she said, and her eyes warmed a half degree. You stood in front of a girl nobody would have defended, and you paid attention. Sometimes that's everything. The door opened again. This time the air that entered was colder, heavy with the taste of exhaust. Luigi's phone vibrated once. Marco. He slipped a glance at the screen. Two tails. Across the street. Photo taken. Carbone. Unknown. Suggest exit. He looked back to her. Claire, he said softly. Have you ever trusted your instincts so fast it scared you? Yes, she said, not blinking. Good. Because I need you to trust them now. We're leaving, and we're walking like people who decided the night is better somewhere else. I'll keep 3 steps between us. If I tell you to run, you run toward the corner with the florist and the yellow awning. Don't argue. Her chin lifted. Is this your world asking to meet me? It's my world telling me it already has. He stood, his hand at her back, not touching. They moved through the warm light and the soft clink in the violin as if they'd been choreographed by the same unforgiving city. Outside, New York had dressed in cold glitter. The river made a sound like teeth. Across the street, the windbreaker men paused, then drifted. He angled Claire toward the florist, counting cars. A black sedan idled half a block down, windows dark with the kind of money that paid for quiet. Marco's SUV slid from nowhere, a shadow stitching itself to the curb. The passenger door opened a breath. Boss, Marco said, voice a clean sheet of steel. He took one look at Claire and did not flinch. Good evening, Ms. Ross. You know my name? She asked, startled. We do our homework, Marco said, not unkindly. A lens winked from the black sedan. The sedan pulled forward a yard, stopped, pulled forward again. Testing. Daring. Luigi stepped to put his body between metal and woman. This is ridiculous, Claire whispered. I teach sophomores. Monsters love the soft-lit parts of a map, Luigi said. That's where they leave their footprints. The sedan's window lowered an inch. He heard the insect rattle of a camera again. Not a gun tonight. Not with witnesses and glass and the river's indifferent eye. Carbone liked messages.
and I
He
think
liked
you're absolutely
photographs
right.
that traveled through City Hall like rumors wearing shoes.
I've been thinking about what
Get
you
in,
said the other night,
Luigi said
and
to
I
Claire,
think you're absolutely right.
and the way he said it sounded like protection learned the hard way.
I've been thinking about
She
what you
didn't
said
argue.
the other night,
There
and
are
I think
moments
you're
the body
absolutely right.
chooses who to believe before the brain finishes its vote.
I've been thinking about what
She
you said
slid
the
into
other
the
night,
seat.
and I think
Marco
you're
handed
absolutely
her a
right.
blanket from the back, the way soldiers do when the air
I've been
has
thinking
teeth.
about what you said the
Luigi
other night,
didn't climb
and I
in.
think you're absolutely right.
He held the door and looked down the block until the sedan
I've been
blinked its
thinking
turn
about what you
signal
said
like
the
a
other
dare
night, and I
and
think
rolled
you're
away.
absolutely right.
He got in, shut the door,
I've
and
been
the city
thinking
became
about what you said the
soundproof
other night,
velvet.
and I think you're absolutely
Marco
right.
eased into traffic with the